In 3, 2, 1. Hey, you guys. This is Tara Sanders, and welcome to JT Livestock. So we have a sneak peek for you of one of the best horses that we've had in a long time. This is I believe he's a 10 or 11-year-old registered gelding. He is a bay roan. He came with a kind of a little backstory. He's been started on the hillside, and a boy had him, and this was his main horse. He's day worked on him a little bit. He's used him quite a bit, and unfortunately he got a DUI, and when he did, he had to sell the horses fast and in a hurry to get money. But I am super excited to not only introduce you to the horse, but also to introduce you to Tylen. He is coming here, hopefully, cross our fingers that he wants to come back, and he's going to kind of be our resident just trainer and to really help me to evaluate all of these horses and to make sure that everything that we sell directly to our customer base are suited for our customer base, and to help us prep horses that need to go to ranch horse type sales and things like that. So I'll show you this horse right here. This is 416. Yep, this is 416. And he is riding with just a neck rope. Now, what I can tell you about this horse is he is a super, super nice horse. He's very handy broke. He does not even have a bridle on. He's doing all of this just off of legs and off of the rein around his neck. Now, he is super, super broke. I think he would probably need an intermediate to experienced horseman, maybe even an experienced youth. The horse has a lot of great attributes. I think if somebody were to work with him a little bit, you could desensitize him and really get him to where he would be a fantastic trail horse. But right now, he's pretty much just been used for arena work, so he doesn't have a ton of trail experience. I don't want to call him bomb-proof because of that, but I definitely think that with just a little bit of riding, you could sure have a nice horse, because he wants to be nice and low-headed. He wants to be quiet. And yes, he does absolutely ride without a bridle, out in the open. You don't have to have him in a little tiny cell ring to get him to ride bridleless. You can get him to step out across here, and he doesn't get in a hurry about anything. So I love that about him. And I don't know, you guys, I'm kind of partial to a roan, and don't forget that he is the kind of horse that came here with his little tail chewed off. So he will come with a tail bag, and he will come with 30 days of BioMane. That was something that a customer of ours had kind of offered for these horses that got their tails chewed to help. She sent 15 bags of BioMane to really help these horses that have had their tails chewed. This horse has a really nice, I love that you can kind of trot him out in the open, and he's not in a, and he's wanting to stop. Like, you can tell he's kind of looking for a place to stop. He's really wanting to be good. Tylen, if you don't mind, will you step off of him, bridle him, and pick his feet up? There's a lady on here that has purchased from me before that asked. So, sorry, you guys. Some of our repeat customers have a little seniority. They get a little special seniority. So you can bridle him. He wasn't bridleless for any other reason other than to show that he just absolutely is that soft, and he just wants to be really handy broke. This is going to be a horse for especially somebody with a little bit of experience. I don't think that he's bad by anybody's standards. I think he's actually really good. He's just had a lot of arena riding, and he has not had a ton of, so he's good all the way around. He just hasn't had a ton of trail riding, and that doesn't make him bad. It's just something he hasn't done. But as you guys can see, he's fantastic with all 4 feet. He does have shoes on, and that was because he was being roped on. So Tylen will just do his little noseband there and step on him, and he's good to step on and off of. We've always had the question of, are they good to get on? So I really like him, and I like him more the more you're around him. Like, you can tell he just wants to be a good horse. I like that. He didn't get in a hurry when you stepped on him. I like that a lot. I think he's either 10 or 11. I cannot remember if he's a 2011 or a 2012, but he is AQHA registered. He does have papers and a transfer, and he rides just as quiet with a bridle as he does without. And he will be cleaned up, and of course he'll be on our website, and he'll have about 10 days to be available on the website. If he doesn't sell there, we'll find the perfect catalog place for him. Obviously, with the tail, some catalogs won't take a horse with a short tail, but some will. That's the weirdest thing ever. There's some sales will take them, but you have to notate in the memo that the horse's tail is short. what started that, or people would take horses like this and put a fake tail in. And then when the horse would sell, they would remove the fake tail, and the person that bought it didn't realize they had bought a short-tailed horse, and that's what creates that. So just nice one hand broke. And I will say, I totally think that Tylen shows these horses so good. I'm like, chef's kiss, you're doing a great job. We need to get the grass out of the arena. We're trying. We just started doing this arena like maybe 2 weeks ago. And when it rains, it brings the grass back up. We'll get it out of here. Jess, I don't know if you saw her pile over there. She had the pitchfork out here. Do you see it? Yeah. One afternoon, I was like, where's Jess? I look out here. She's out here like a little squirrel going pile to pile, like scooping up the grass. She was like, they keep tripping in it.
They are.
They are. They do. And it's like it's because they go from good ground right here, really good, to like mounds of dirt. Yep. All right, you guys. So this is a super nice horse. Do you mind just loping him straight off and stopping him? And that way they can just see that he has a nice little lope with no buck. And nice little lope, no buck. And we just want to see him lope off and stop. Ooh, he wants to have a big stop, doesn't he? He said he didn't have to use his hands really to get him to stop. I love that. You know what? I think his lope is a little short, but more than anything, I'm not sure that he hadn't been through a couple sell barns. And what I see are horses that get that because they're just waiting on that stop. Somebody has just really kind of wanted to get on that stop. Also with weather change, you guys, we're going to have some coughs and a little bit of this and that. It's just something this time of year we can't prevent. So just be prepared for that. But obviously the vet comes, and especially if you want to purchase something, we can always get them started on either something for allergies if we think it's allergies. He's got a really good lope, you guys. You can tell he's wants to have a really low headset, but he's definitely looking for a stop for sure. That's all right. Big stop, you guys. So Tylen's going to ride him for a couple days and just kind of get him out of the wanting to stop kind of mode. That way he can kind of get him to stretch out and lope in a couple days. I think it will look a lot better. And the reason it'll look a lot better is because we can get him to where he's not just, and this happens. This is a thing I see in sell barn horses, and some people go, why is it loping so short? Like what? And you know what? The horse hits the ground really sound. What that is just jamming them. They jam them in that sell ring to a stop, and these horses start to anticipate over and over being stopped. So he's almost afraid to stretch out because he thinks as soon as he takes a couple of good lope steps, he's going to get jammed into the ground. So he is a very nice horse, super great quiet rider, very grateful. And I already told him that I was excited to have another chocolate daddy here, and he laughed hysterically and couldn't believe I said that. So welcome to the club. Yeah. And I will tell you that the ladies that watch, some of them are single. Just be prepared. But again, fantastic horse, you guys. We'll get his photos. He will be on the website for probably a little over a week. And we will probably do a little update video of him in 2 days after he's loped him out and got him to just stretch out just a little bit. And we will see you then. All right, you guys, on to the next one.